also, hurt people do. They crash out like this. Hurt people like this don't have self-control. We're going to talk about this list because this list is everywhere, My baby daddy has lost his mind, clearly. I wanted to say this before I address this list. Keep in mind that since you're watching me some way, some shape or form, or people are running to you what I'm saying and things like that, and it's being reposted, you keep making videos, slandering my character. You have coached our daughter to say bullshit like if I'm not there for her when she's never even lived with you since you've been out of jail. I want to address all these things on this list. We're going to get to this list and then I'm going to address a lot of things. Okay? So, let's start off with this list. You said I fucked Kurt Cobain. Well, let me address that. And Kirko, I'm sure he could use the clout because, people still wonder who the fuck that is, if we're being honest. And no shade, Kirk, but this is just me being 1,000 and keeping it real with you because I asked you this years and years ago when you were running your mouth talking about me. Every time I confronted you about it, because it would get back to me, yes, Kurt Cobain. You used to always deny it. Okay? And say I'm lying because I know you used to stay at the mosaic. I know a few things, enough about you. Okay? You had dealings with me and you ran your mouth about it. You run your mouth every chance you get about me to people. Thank you. No, it's okay. Thank you. But I will say this. I asked Kirko several times, hey, stop talking about me. I don't know why when I'm out or when you know that somebody knows me or that when somebody tries to talk to me, you stop them from talking to me. Quit talking about me. People tell me, I swear I don't talk about you, I don't talk about you, I don't talk about you, I don't talk about you. You do. Because I just had a conversation with you about the paragraph that you sent Alexis to her phone about me when you saw her post with me. At 50:15, I confronted you about it, and you apologized then. I told you stop talking about me. I haven't even talked to you in over like 10 years. You're also older than me. When you did deal with me and have dealings with me, I had just graduated high school. So that's why you're on the list. That's why Kirk is on the list, because he runs his mouth too much, and because when me and my baby daddy did first get together, prior to sharing kids together, Kirk ran and told him that we fucked around. So that's Kurt Cobain's doing. That's why he's on that list. Yeah. Kirko's cousin, I don't know Kirk's family. Don't know Kirk's family like that. Never smashed his cousin. Don't know what the fuck my baby daddy is talking about. A lot of this list is made up, majority of it. A broke ass nigga at address was the next person to come. I never was at address for no broke nigga. Recently, about 2 weekends ago, I went to address with Russian cream. She's on baddies. Just came back from Africa from shooting baddies. Her and her boyfriend said, hey, let's take your mind off of things because you're going through a bad breakup. I just stopped fucking with my baby daddy almost 4 weeks ago. So this is like, it had been like 2 weeks in. They're like, let's get this off your mind. Let's keep you distracted. Come with us to the address. We got a section. The entire section was filled with nothing but NFL players because my friend's boyfriend knows a lot of people and knows these athletes. So the section was filled with NFL players. So the section wasn't with no broke niggas. I'm sure broke niggas wouldn't have a section and be popping bottles all night. I have text messages of him harassing me about that shit, all this shit, before he posted this list. He was crashing out on my phone from fake apps, texting me saying, oh, I saw you, I was at address. And I'm like, no, you weren't. You were definitely not in that club because if you were in that club, I would have knew you was in that club. I wouldn't have stayed in that same club as you. But now I don't even give a fuck. If you're ever in the same vicinity as me, I'm not about to run because you're there. I don't give a fuck. Like, who the fuck are you for me not to be able to go somewhere and show my face? You ain't nobody. So that's what that was. And mind you, prior to him posting this list, he was crashing out on my phone, sending me all these different niggas' names that he put on this list and put together, and telling me that he's going to make a list and attach my name to it. Right. I might post that to my story post, which I already did. Yellow Beezy and Half Pint, he said they ran a train on me. No, they didn't. You know what? I spoke to Half Pint, and I even asked Half Pint. I have the messages in my DMs. Just not because I think that Half Pint said any of this. Me and Half Pint don't even know each other like that. I know of him. He knows me. He knows of me because when I used to do music videos and be in these rappers' music videos and get booked for music videos and be cool with certain artists from around the way, because of course I used to dance and travel to different cities and dance at different clubs, I would run across people and meet them, network with them. After dancing for them, they'll call me to do a video. So that's how I met Yellow Beezy and Half Pint. Yellow Beezy asked me to come do a video once upon a time. And I also met him at one of B King's videos. I used to be in videos. But never ever slept with Yellow Beezy or his cameraman, Half Pint. At the time, Half Pint was shooting music videos. I couldn't tell you what he's doing right now. But that's not true. Mind you, keep in mind, these people on this list have families at home. You're disturbing a lot of people's peace that I've spoken to, that have reached out to me, that I've reached out to talk to, since you've done all this shit and made us look insane. Well, you made yourself look insane. It backfired in your face. You know, there's going to be a lot of naysayers and a lot of haters regardless. It goes hand in hand. That's what this shit comes with. So, right. But Yellow Beezy's fighting a whole murder case right now and has his own shit going on. And here you are adding him to some bullshit that ain't got shit to do with shit. I ain't even got shit to do with shit with what you got going on. You just crashing out. So, he said, Compton Menace. I could give a fuck about Compton Menace. I really could. I'm sure you could give a fuck about me. We met in Miami years ago. I didn't even know you. By the way, these people that I do know or ever met and ran across that I've never slept with too, by the way, that you're listing, they were people that you knew that I was around prior to you. That was following my last Instagram page that I had. Okay? Doughboy Sauce. Way before you, I knew Doughboy Sauce. We were cool. Doughboy Sauce was cool. Good person to me. What's wrong with you? Why would you list him in this? You don't know what the hell he has going on either. Familiar with him, he's familiar with me. You're talking about Dirk's uncle, the nigga that say he's Dirk's uncle. You're talking about Range Rover Hang, the guy from Chicago that you kept pulling up our image that's on Google of me sitting in front of his Rolls Royce truck in a picture with him. He's an artist too. And let me correct you, he never claimed to be Dirk's uncle. We're actually cool. We're still friends to this day. We don't have no dealings with each other. Not like that. What you think that you put him in this list? He actually is affiliated with King Von and King Von's dad. Rest in peace, King Von. But yeah, and he's been a good person. Y'all don't even know each other, but you threw him in this goddamn list. We have no dealings. He has kids too that I know of. That's it. Trevante Davis. Are you out of your mind, bro? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay to tie me to people that ain't got shit to do with me? And I don't got shit to do with them. Eddie House. I don't know who the fuck that is. Eddie House III. I have no clue who that man is. I didn't do my research on him. Nike's homeboy. You said Nike's homeboy from South Park. Nike from South Park. You said his homeboy. broke on me. I never paid no nigga. It's Nike's homeboy, never smashed into Nike's homies. Nike, South Park, Lil Nike, you have yet to stop bringing him up. And then you put, like, if y'all friends, because you know you don't want to smoke with somebody like that, okay? Let's be honest. We did talk for a short period of time, and we were more friends than anything, okay? There's the truth on that. He's even confirmed that, but you don't listen. You keep bringing these niggas up. Because I wrote it down. Hell yeah, I did. Because this is crazy. Rayface, I've never had any sexual relations with him either. Slim Thug has never had any sexual relations with me either. I saw that Slim spoke out and said the same thing. Zero. Are you serious? You came home one day talking about how you met him and shook hands with him. And, I don't even like that for any of these people because I don't know these people that you listed on here, but Zero, we are familiar with each other. And once upon a time, there was a thing, and that was when I was 18, 19 years old. And I respect him, and, we have nothing but respect for each other. Nothing but respect for each other. So for you to put him in the middle of some shit like this is ridiculous. And how did we meet? We met through Mike D. It was very genuine. It was, nothing but respect. And I was in one of his music videos. Rich the Kid. I've never slept with Rich the Kid ever. I've had no dealings with Rich the Kid ever in my life. Rich the Kid is married, by the way. I don't care what Rich the Kid does. It's none of my fucking business. We've never had any sexual relations. Stephon Diggs, we've never had any sexual relations. You knew he slid in my DMs, just like he has slid in every other fucking bitch's DMs. But this is prior to Cardi B. This ain't got shit to do with now. Me and Stephon Diggs have never met up, never linked. We have no sexual dealings with each other. Jerez Deshawn, we were cool. Cool person. Never had any sexual relationships with him either. Never. Yellow nigga on porn. You're talking about when I wasn't with you anymore and you took my personal videos and uploaded them to Google and uploaded them everywhere. That? You're talking about that? When you took out my phone? What you uploaded to Reddit and all that for your get back because you were so mad? I never cheated on you niggas. Never. But that's what you do. Those are the vicious, evil ass things that you do though. Tamika, ex-boyfriend that plays in the NFL, Tim, whatever his last name is, he plays for the Texans. We've never had any relations. And Tamika's also our baby's godmother, our daughter's godmother. You're wrong as hell for putting her name on this goddamn list along with her ex-boyfriend. You're wrong as fuck for that. Andrew Wiggins. Never met Andrew Wiggins in my fucking life. People have come to my Instagram and they told me that he's married, he has a whole family. I've never met Andrew Wiggins, don't know him. I never did porn and went and put the money on the books. I never did a porno and then went and gave you the money on your books. You're full of shit. I'm only reading off the list of what you said. That I wrote down off your list. You're the bullshit. I actually held you down in jail and took care of you before jail and during jail. And this is what you do when you get out of jail. Ifani, Ike's brother. You said my nigga Ike brother Ifani, you spelled his name Ifani, E-F. And one more thing before I set up a table and continue to feed my son and enjoy my time with my son and a friend, I will say this again. I didn't miss my daughter's little birthday party because I ain't shit and because I didn't buy her a gift and all that other stuff. That's false. This man didn't want to tell me where he was gonna be for her birthday. Didn't send me an address. Didn't want to let her pick up her phone. She called me. I called her back. He didn't want to let her answer. I texted her too and said happy birthday the day of her birthday. Hey, baby, I miss you.
And there you have it. Another toxic situation caught in the open. Bo Cartel and his baby mama going back and forth, showing the world just how messy it can get when emotions, pride, and control issues take the wheel. But let's keep it all the way real. This ain't just about them anymore. It's about the kids watching this go down. Because when a child sees this kind of chaos every day, the yelling, the manipulation, the disrespect, they grow up thinking that this is love. They grow up thinking that this is normal, that it's okay to tear each other down instead of build each other up, that it's okay to stay stuck in dysfunction just because it's familiar. We gotta break that cycle. Toxic love ain't real love. And just because y'all share a child doesn't mean y'all gotta keep sharing trauma. So, if you really love your kids, protect their peace. Sometimes walking away is stronger than staying in something that's breaking you and them, piece by piece. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this situation. And remember, the kids are always watching. Let's do better.